You mind do the roll call?
Yes, sir. Mr. Elder?
Here.
Mr. Wicker?
Here.
Mr. Fisher?
Here.
Mr. Masters?
Here.
Mr. Twelve? Here. All present, Judge. Thank you, Judge.
Would like to take a moment of silence for Mr. Carroll Kirkland, former sheriff of Marion County for many, many years. Passed away this past week. Ms. J.W. Jarbo, Mr. Chris Naylor.
I'd like to also add Mr. Ed Beck.
Ed Beck, that's correct.
And Mr. Livers,
Yeah.
Others.
passed away, Miss Spalding.
Thank you all. Appreciate it. First item on the agenda is consider approval of minutes from previous meeting held March 15, 2018.
Motion. Second.
Twelve?
Yes.
Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop? Yes. Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Second item is consider approval of second reading of an ordinance awarding a non-exclusive franchise for use of the county's public rights-of-way to Bluegrass Network. Brian Bell's here with us today. Make any questions for Brian?
No, everything. You know your way around here by now.
Kind of covered everything last time.
And you said that your subcontractors will work with our local utility people and try to stay off of those right-of-ways, correct? Yes, sir.
I'll find them. All right.
I think that's it, Brian.
I think all the paperwork's done, the contract.
The old saying, get out while the getting's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, just stay quiet, right?
Yeah.
I did bring a copy, I didn't know if I need to take back the executed agreement with me today, or if you all are gonna sign that later in email, or.
I think we can sign it and send it.
Okay. That'll work.
Sir?
Thanks, Brian. Thank you.
Appreciate your help.
Appreciate you.
Do we have to make any action on that,
I guess we need to pass the ordinance.
or to pass the order?
Motion, second reading.
Second.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Twelve?
Yes.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop? Yes. Unanimous.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Third item on the agenda, we have some guests with us tonight. We got Mr. Paul Sanders, Eric Farmer, Steve Thompson, and Chad Jewell, okay. And he's here to give us some information about the state highways.
Yeah, in front of you all, laid a handout there. I'll present to you tonight today the rural secondary program. Of course, the funding for this program is funded by 0.2% of the total fuel tax receipts. Those funds are allocated, of course, to all 120 counties based on a 5-point formula. That formula being 1/5 equal among all the counties, 1/5 based on the rural population, 1/5 based on the road miles, and 2/5 based on the land area. Of course, once that money is assigned to a county, it cannot go to another county. Any questions about that? Okay, so then I gave you another handout there of our priorities for this year. Of course, the first priority there is our routine maintenance of traffic. It allows us to do work on the roads. That cost is $467,900. The next priority, of course, is the county judge's expense, which is set by statute of $3,862. So my first priority for this year is on Kentucky 2740. We're going from the Arthur Magdalene Road at mile 2.26 to Kentucky 49 at 4.536. That total distance is 2.310. So what you far right there, that cost of that estimated cost of $185,171. And that is an extension of a project we did last year's program. So just continuing on. Then number 4, we got Kentucky 84 from Lampkin Lane at mile 2.962 to Kentucky 527, which is at mile 5.098. That total distance is 2.172. Again, the estimated cost over there is $182,103. And again, this is an extension from what we did last year also. And then the next one, number 5, would be Kentucky 527, 0.4 of a mile north of Seal Mattingly Road, at mile 10.300. Going to Kentucky 52, which is That total distance is 1.669 miles. Estimated cost on that is $140,426. Then the last priority we have for this year is on Kentucky 152 at mile .0567. We're going to do a culvert expansion or extension there. We've got a culvert that's right there at the edge of the road. We look to extend it out and make it a little bit safer in there. So the estimated cost on that's $45,000. So if you look at the very bottom line, the estimated cost for that total program is $1,024,462. And that's just a little bit under what we got for this year. And then also another thing, flex funds for the county to use for resurfacing their roads. That amount for this year is $155,959. That's up from last year's amount, which was $102,708. So hopefully that will help the county out.
That'd help a lot. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Any questions on the others?
When we get started? Before or after the snow this weekend?
Well, that's more reason not to start then. I don't, some of our program is already being led to contract. I don't know that I don't think these have gotten out yet, so it should be within the next month or so. They ought to be let, and the intent would be to get them this year.
I've got a question for you. How's Mr. Farmer working out for you there? It's always good to see another Marion County boy there, so.
To be honest with you, I've been here so long, we've had a lot come from
There you go, yeah. See Mr. Thompson back there hiding too. So.
I'm sure he's got something to say. You need to make
Yeah.
comments?
Mr. Farmer, do you have anything you'd like to add? All right. Good to have you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for what y'all do.
You guys ready for the weekend, aren't you?
They get off on Fridays?
They won't Saturday morning when they're talking.
Yeah,
About 3 to 6 inches.
Yeah, I know.
Sunday night again.
Chew.
Item number 4 is consider approval of resolution declaring April 2018 as National Autism Awareness Month. Lisa, would you like to read this? If you don't mind. I think you got more heart in it than most people in here would, so.
Resolution proclamation, April is National Autism Awareness Month. To all whom the presence shall come, whereas autism is a developmental neurological disability that typically appears during the first 3 years of life. Family income, lifestyles, and educational levels do not affect the chance of autism occurring. And whereas autism is the third most prevalent developmental disability affecting over 40,000 individuals in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and whereas autism impacts the typical development of the brain in the areas of social and communication skills. However, few members of the general public understand autism, and whereas Marion County has an organization to work specifically with families dealing with the challenges of autism, and is called Working with Over for Autism Incorporated. And whereas autism is a complex disability that requires systematic support to improve outcomes for those affected and their families and to ensure community inclusion. Now therefore, I, David Ardari, and members of the Marion County Fiscal Court do proclaim April 2018 Marion County National Autism Awareness Month in Marion County.
Motion.
Mr. Elder,
Yes.
Mr. Masters,
Yes.
Mr. Coyle. Yes. Mr. West.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop. Yes. Unanimous.
Item number 5 is consider approval of pauper funeral.
Motion.
You just pencil it on that.
Yes.
Mr. Coyle.
Yes.
Mr. Wigg. Mr. Masters. Mr. Elder.
Yes.
Unanimous.
This pen back.
Item number 6 is open sealed bids for column replacement. Craig, you want to open these up maybe? Let me know.
Got $2,000 ink pen back over here.
Oh, you got it.
It's right there under the, paper.
That's the same one. Thank you.
That one, not one there, is it? Yeah, it's yours.
That's a sharp knife.
Don't work on that bubble very
A
good.
little sharper than the guy opened it.
I think so.
It's childproof.
You wanna read them?
Yeah, I can. This is from Marion County Welding and Fabrication, replacing fluted columns on courthouse, 12 large, 4 small with attic style base and gazebo cap, whatever it says there. Option 1 is hand laminated fiberglass with pre-finished stone color. The amount is $284,332.25. Option 2 is hand laminated fiberglass with GFRC stone exterior, pre-finished with stone color. That option is $450,122.25.
I'm sorry. Slow down there, Judge. That's big numbers. I'm comfortable. 450 what?
$450,122.25.
They can forget that 25 cents every time.
Option 3 is hand laminated fiberglass with white exterior. Will have to be primed and painted. That is included in bid. Total $268,895. So there's 3 options on that bid.
All right. That was Marion County Welding and Fabrication, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Larry, you got any comments on your bid or?
Yeah, well,
We get copies of those too, so.
So when you have to paint, you'll have to continue painting year after year?
We don't want to paint.
Well, I think we need to worry about the money first before we talk about paint.
That 284 and the 268, painting them things every now and then, somebody fall off a ladder, and it'd be 450,000 again. Anyway, anybody need to look and see what all's going on there? We need to make a
We've got another bid.
I just think we need to review them and then make a
Yeah,
decision.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Thanks. Sounds good.
Next is
That's a lot of
IT.
money.
Next bid we have is Isaac Tatum Construction. It says furnish and install fiberglass columns to match profile, flutes, capital, and bases as close as possible to the existing. Clean up, protection of sidewalk, porches, and building. Required insurance. Paint columns, 1 coat bonding primer, 2 coats SWP super paint. Pricing does not include patching of EIFS due to removal. I guess they're talking about underneath what would be there in case there is some damage where the existing columns are at. And installation of new columns. Column price is $248,000. Small columns would be $5,700. Total price of installation $65,000. Total columns and installation would be $318,700.
Judge,
Or Craig?
That was the only 2 I saw in there.
why don't we,
Was there more than that?
would a couple of the masters like to get with the judge and also with Mr. Smothers and review those and report back to the court?
Another one in there, Judge?
That's it, Craig. There's somebody that said they were gonna email one, or not email it, but send it, but I guess they ever do.
So, Master, would a couple of you masters like to do that?
You got the other bid?
All right.
we can get
So
with
Judge Masters and Master Coel would like to assist with yourself and Mr. Smothers in regards to, and Mr. Cochran, the money man.
Yeah. He's gotta be there.
Yeah, to review those and if we need to, meet with the contractors, obviously to review, look at the samples and then to review the work and so forth. And
If you
Make
do have
sure.
some samples, Larry, I mean, I think while you're here, I don't think it'd hurt to, can you leave them with us, or?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I don't think it would hurt to do.
You heard anything from Codell or?
This is the same
That's
there.
an issue that we will
Number 3,
need to
which is just
discuss
a
before
white
we're making a decision.
laminated
Executive session.
fiberglass that would have it primed and painted.
But it's not really
You can see it's pretty much just.
Right.
The second option is the one with the stone exterior that is actually laminated to that fiberglass, so it never has to be painted. The first option is where, that's why they're so costly, because it weighs almost twice as much.
Is that that, or is that these?
That's what this is going to be. It's this material with another 1/4 inch of stone actually.
Attached,
Really?
yeah.
So it's stone then, basically?
With stone.
How
It's
do
a
they,
fiberglass base with stone exterior.
Is there, as far, well, we can ask about that later, but this 1/4 inch stone exterior, I'm assuming it will actually last
city
ages
got?
and not start flaking off the fiberglass, will it?
Yes, that's what he was.
So Larry, what you,
Not painted?
explain this, can you show me this real quick? So, you said this is option 3, this is the,
This is the option 3.
okay,
This is the one that just has to be primed and painted. This is the way it comes.
okay,
But it'll be fluted, it's just a sample.
okay.
The
Number 2 option was the one with the stone.
was the one with the stone.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, that's why that,
picture
That's
that
what this
is?
picture will look like.
okay.
Correct.
What was option 1? What was it?
It has a texture to it.
Do
It's
they
just
give
a
how many year
standard
warranty or
column.
anything? Like those will
They're
hold
saying
that?
a lifetime.
A lifetime warranty?
But, you know, that's.
Now, is that a lifetime warranty or a limited lifetime
Jackie's
warranty?
It's a
lifetime or?
lifetime warranty, but, you know.
Yeah.
Jackie Wicker's lifetime, or who we talking about?
I don't know if we
Probably
should,
outlive
that's a
all-
whole lot of money to bet on that, I'll tell you what. Hey,
The first option is this with a pre-finished stone look covering on it. They apply, they spray it, kind of like what he explained it, like a drywall primer sprayer that actually puts a stone look
Huh,
onto the finish.
okay.
well, let's do this, Judge, because you're gonna have to.
Can I
meet
keep
with-
these? Yeah.
I suggest you meet with Mr. Smith as well as Mr. Tatum, and review the bids. You guys review the bids and contact them, let them know what we'll need with, samples, or if you want to bring, I'm sure you have someone that your manufacturer of the columns that might have a representative might want to come with you or whatever, so, anyway, but Judge, you'll schedule that out.
I got your number, so, sounds good. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Pretty expensive anyway we look at it.
By the way, I think our county attorney also is looking into a couple of the other items that we had to deal with, so you'll bring the committee up to speed on that, right? Okay, thank you.
Item number 7, consider approval of annual contribution to the Marion County Little League Baseball and Softball.
Motion.
Second.
Masters.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Coyle.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Mr. Elder.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Item number 8, consider approval to have the animal crematory repaired in the amount of $2,944.
Is that a, estimate, is that a pretty firm figure on that?
It should be in your packet there, Larry.
Second.
Better than called out.
Yeah, motion.
Mr. Elder. Yes. Mr. Coyle.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Mr. Masters.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Item number 9, consider approval to hire Elizabeth
Need to
Mattingly to fill
talk about
position at the
salary
Career
on
Center,
that.
salary of $35,000.
That's a full-time position, right?
Correct, that is correct.
Is that paid by county, city?
Doing a
That's,
split on that.
they're doing a split, but it's possibly funded through the economic development, so.
Where they had some money they're not spending that we allocated, so.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, Craig.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Lindenberg.
Yes.
And Mr. Elder.
Yes.
And Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Unanimous.
On that, Judge, that's a good point. If we can make sure that we get that, or hold back that, obviously that amount for industrial board and then utilize that for this, will be money ahead. So.
Exactly right. And they'll be better off. I mean, it's a lot going on up there.